Distinguishing torts from crimes. Torts versus crimes. In the realm of legal proceedings, especially when an injury occurs during the commission of a crime such as assault, battery, or robbery, the distinction between civil and criminal justice systems can often become muddled. In Colorado, a victim of such an incident has the option to seek justice through both avenues if a harmful crime has transpired. Unraveling the concept of a tort. The discourse of torts versus crimes may seem intricate, given that a tort can, in some cases, encompass criminal behavior and vice versa. To simplify this, remember that tort predominantly finds its application in civil cases, whereas crime pertains to criminal proceedings. A tort signifies a transgression against a victim, holding the wrongdoer accountable in a civil context. Negligence. This arises when an individual fails to exercise reasonable care, leading to harm to others. Negligence frequently factors into incidents like motor vehicle accidents, slip and falls, and cases involving wrongful death. Strict liability. In Colorado, this legal principle holds that a defendant can be held financially responsible for an injury, even in the absence of negligence. This often applies to cases involving animal attacks or defective products. Intent to harm. This pertains to deliberately causing injury or harm to another person. It's crucial to discern that this can be a tort, separate from criminal conduct. Acts of carelessness, recklessness, or a wanton disregard for the safety of others can all fall under the purview of a tort, even if the defendant has not committed a crime. When a tort results in injury, harm, or property damage, the victim retains the right to file a personal injury claim, seeking financial recompense. Defining a crime. A crime encompasses a transgression against society itself, not just an individual, through the breach of an established law. This breach can pertain to either state or federal ordinances. An array of actions has been deemed illegal, spanning from intentional infliction of harm, assault or battery, to the use of weapons, kidnapping, and driving under the influence of substances. In the context of Colorado, if an individual commits a crime, law enforcement has the authority to apprehend the offender and subject them to criminal proceedings. Unlike a tort claim, the objective of a criminal case is not restitution for the victim, but rather punishment for the wrongdoer in light of their legal transgression. Key contrasts: torts versus crimes. Burden of proof. In a tort claim, the burden of proof rests on a preponderance of the evidence. In a criminal case, it necessitates proof beyond a reasonable doubt, a more rigorous standard. Intent. A defendant must have had the intent to commit a crime or inflict harm on an individual in a criminal case. In a civil tort claim, proving intent to harm is not a prerequisite for establishing liability. Effect. Torts bear an adverse impact on an individual victim. Crimes, in contrast, reverberate through society at large. Repercussions. Committing a tort results in compensating the victim for their losses. Committing a crime leads to penalties like imprisonment, fines, community service, and probation. For comprehensive insight into the distinctions between torts and crimes, especially within the context of your specific injury case, seek guidance from a seasoned personal injury attorney in Denver. To delve deeper, don't hesitate to request a complimentary consultation with an attorney at Front Range Injury Attorneys. Frequently asked questions, FAQs. Can a single act be both a tort and a crime? Yes. It's possible for an act to qualify as both a tort and a crime. While a tort can coincide with criminal behavior, it's important to remember that they serve distinct legal purposes. A tort addresses the victim's right to seek financial compensation, whereas a crime focuses on punishing the wrongdoer for violating the law. How can a personal injury attorney assist in understanding torts and crimes? A seasoned personal injury attorney, especially in Denver, can provide valuable insights into the distinctions between torts and crimes, particularly in the context of a specific injury case. They can guide you through the legal process and help you make informed decisions regarding your course of action. For tailored advice, consider requesting a complimentary consultation with an attorney at Front Range Injury Attorneys.